Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel, I'll be providing some stock analysis and also a short trading lesson at the end. So please stay tuned. In the previous video, we looked at ticker symbol MMAT, addressing a number of key questions for George, the CEO of MMAT. And also identified the potential date for our diary, 6th of July, as a potential catalyst for the stock if the CEO and the company can release some positive news on that day. So that's one thing that we are waiting for. With regard to the stock today, it's gone down just over 2.6%. However, that's not a significant worry, really, considering the market today is a significant red day. And again, I think that is more of a healthy pullback. We have had quite a significant period of green, some solid recovery in the month of June. So going forward, I'm not too worried. I think this kind of day is normal in the stock market, and it's necessary in order for the stocks to recover and continue the momentum going forward. So from that point of view, I think MMAT was not too bad today. The other stock that we looked at in the previous video, ticker symbol ATOS, I think that was just up one in excess of 1%. Today's stock analysis is for ticker symbol BCRX Biocryst Pharmaceuticals. This is a stock that I've invested in myself at around a price around about $16.10. And before we go into details of this, you'll be able to see on the chart that today it's closed just up in excess of 2.9%. at $16.28. So this is going to be the stock analysis for today. However, before we continue with that, one other thing I'd like to share with you is details of the Patreon are going to be released in the video towards the end. So please stay tuned if you are interested in details of the Discord and the video, which I will share with you towards the end of the video. For the benefit of anybody new to this stock, we're going to start by having a look at the company profile. So on the screen here, in terms of the market cap for BCRX is just in excess of $2.86 billion. This stock is in the healthcare industry. So in terms of the company, BioCryst Pharmaceuticals is involved in design, optimize and developing novel small molecule drugs that block key enzymes involved in the pathogens of diseases. The drug candidates include Rapivab, Alpivab, Rapicata, Permaphiliu, so excuse my pronunciations there, and a few others as well. The company was founded in 1986 and is headquartered in Durham, USA. So let's have a look at the chart for this company, and that will also give you an indication of one of the reasons why I'm quite bullish about this stock. If we have a look at the chart, what I'm sharing with you here is the chart for 1 year, and over the 1 year the stock has risen in excess of 300%, and that is over the previous 12 months. However, if you look at the chart, the sustained growth and the catalyst started around about December the 2nd, 2020, and this is when the stock started to gain very significant momentum. So you can see around December it was trading around $5.04. And right now it's trading just in excess of $16 as we have seen right now. So the momentum is strong, the momentum is upwards. Is this going to continue? What are the reasons? What's the analyst opinion? What's the price target? Let's have a look at all of this. Next thing I'd like to share with you is an article dated June the 29th by Alex Carchidi, and the article headline here is with regard to the stock. It's up 126% in 2021, so that's basically from January onwards. The chart we saw was going back to July 2020. So could BioCryst Pharmaceuticals go even higher? There's more than one opportunity for it to do so. So in terms of the growth, is it going to continue? Let's see what it's summarizing in the article. So first of all, treating rare diseases can't be profitable because there are very few patients. As it turns out, targeting uncommon and severe illnesses can be a brilliant business decision. So it's certainly possible to make a better drug product than the alternatives in terms of companies with therapies that outperform, capturing market share. That can occur very quickly. So that summarizes what BioCryst Pharmaceuticals is about. It's trading on the NASDAQ, and in terms of the rare disease, the drugs that it works towards, Although it is not yet profitable, the revenue is growing very, very significantly. So that's an important thing to be aware of. In terms of what's happened, it's recently launched a hereditary angioedema HAE drug called Orladeyo. So I'm not sure if that's pronounced correctly, and this could soon change. The stock has gone up 126%, so that's the key catalyst that you need to be aware of, the drug called Orladeyo. So that is what's driving this stock forward, pushing it up in terms of 126%. So that's the key catalyst. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so continuing with the article, so we can see the headline here is expect revenue to ramp up fast. So revenue looks like it's being predicted to go up, and Biocryst is one of the stocks that is very, very hot in the pharmaceutical sector. In terms of the revenue, they're looking at they have achieved regulatory approval in the EU, and that's paved way for its launch in Germany. So that's good news there. The drug is also available in Japan. The company's second quarter earnings is expected early August, so that could be a very positive catalyst there as well. In terms of the sales revenue of the drug, it's highly likely to catalyze further growth in the stock, which could certainly lead to more growth. More investors will be pleased with that, and it's going to lead to more market share going forward. So obviously what I'm reading into that is that the company is operating its drug worldwide and going to look at capturing much more market share going forward. The final part of the article is just a word of caution, and that is basically with regards to 2022. So what the analysis of this article is basically saying is we need to get into this stock as soon as possible, because the significant growth is going to happen in 2021. So after 2021, it's possible the growth could slow. So although the growth could slow, that doesn't mean the company is going to go into decline. What that basically means is it's going to capture significant market share, and the growth will certainly possibly slow down. So in terms of maximizing your return, we're looking at that to happen from 2021 to 2022. So that's another important thing to be aware of. Let's now have a look at a technical analysis of here, and the stock it gets a technical rating of 8 out of 10, which is actually very good. So what are the key catalysts here under the technical rating? So first of all, the long-term trend is positive, so we saw that in the chart. Short-term trend is neutral, so it has been fairly stable around the $16 mark, $15.80, $16.20, $16.30. As far as I'm concerned, that is also an indication that the stock is ready to possibly move up fairly imminently. So it's a good sign when the stock is trading sideways, because obviously it's going to potentially lead to a breakout. So look at the yearly performance. BCRX did better than 90% of all other stocks, so that's very strong. In terms of its part in the biotech industry, there are 573 other similar stocks, and BCRX has outperformed 94% of them. So that's very good. So let's have a look at support and resistance in the middle. So right now support is around about $11.36. The resistance is $17.41. I certainly expect that resistance to be broken fairly soon. The momentum is good. The momentum is strong. If you look at the chart up at the top, the trend line identified by the green line there is certainly showing quite significant growth from March, April, May to June. In terms of the setup analysis, that's kind of a neutral score on the right, which is 5. It does have an excellent technical rating. In terms of a setup analysis, what's that basically indicating is the share price has been consolidating. So in terms of an entry point, we're looking at possibly expecting a small pullback and then considering an entry after that. Let's now have a look at the analyst rating, and we can see here the analyst rating is also very strong. So from a total of 10 analysts, 8 have indicated this as a stock to buy, 2 have indicated that is a stock to hold, 0 have indicated that this is a stock to sell. So certainly good signs here from the analyst. On a high, the price target for 1 year is around $22. On an average, it's around $18.71. Okay, so let's now have a look at a rating from wallstreetfacts.com. So they have certainly given a much more optimistic and bullish forecast. So what they are saying is within 1 year, they're projecting this price to achieve around about $47.43, and that is giving us a return around about 400% compared to its previous close price of around about $15.50. So right now it's trading $16.30-ish, just over $16. So I think the return is going to be around about 370% from there. So still a very good return, and in terms of the forecast from Wall Street Facts. What we'd now like to do is finish off by looking at a possible strike price in terms of the milestones. So I'm just going to share with you from the investor relations page a summary of the milestones that have already been achieved. So first quarter of 2021, approval in Japan for Orladeyo, data completed from the BCRX 99930 dose that was completed first quarter of 2021. So we have also 3 catalysts completed in second quarter of 2021. Approval in the EU, so we've seen that with Germany. Revenues reported from the first quarter showing good positive growth. That's also been reported, and we've also seen that we had approval in Japan. So the next catalyst there, second quarter of 2021, which should be fairly imminent, is the launch of the drug in Germany. So at the top we had the approval, so we're now waiting for the launch. So as soon as we get the news of the launch, that's going to be a significant factor driving the stock forward. And in terms of the key catalyst at the bottom, the big green arrow, that is indicating the significant growth in revenues going forward. So we're going to have advanced development trials in the third quarter for BCRX 9930, and we're also going to have the next stage for the BCRX 9250 going forward. So certainly a good future for this stock in terms of a strike price. Certainly I would consider investing in this if there is a pullback around about $15.80. What I'd now like to do is share details of the Discord and the Patreon that is going to be released right now. So if you're on the screen, we have first of all an early access offer. This is for the first 30 patrons to join. So this will give you full access to the Discord channel, full access to my investment portfolio, which includes my buy price, reasons for investing in every single share. I'm also going to list on there buy and sell notifications, access to my stock spreadsheet. So on the spreadsheet you will see the dates that I purchase the stocks. Next to each stock I'll also share reasons for investing in that particular stock, target price, look at a possible strike price, prognosis for the future. At the bottom I'm also going to share with you stocks that I've previously invested in, stocks that I'm still bullish about, and also stocks that I'm no longer bullish about, although I did invest in them previously. Any due diligence, I will share that with you as well. Weekly watch list, I'll try and provide that with you. Opportunity to ask questions through the Discord, and also buy and sell alert notifications, which I think I've just informed you. So that's the early access. Now let's have a look at the next level of Patreon. So the next level of Patreon that we have is the Gold. This one starts at £20 a month. So the key difference on this one, everything else is the same. So in addition to this, you also can have a monthly review of your portfolio, specific questions about stocks and shares that you have, and also a priority room for chat with myself, question and answer through the Discord, and also portfolio review and question and answer. So that's the Gold membership, and I've just got one more now which I'll share with you as well. The final membership is the top level, which is the Platinum. So this will be limited in terms of numbers. A key reason why this is going to be limited is because this also includes a priority chat. First of all, it's already included. However, I'm also going to include in here a monthly half-an-hour one-to-one voice or video consultation to talk about shares, talk about strategy, ask me any questions, offer your opinions, and have a general discussion as well. And as well as that, you have an option to provide me with a stock of your choice, any stock, and I will try and provide you with a due diligence report for the stock that you choose within 5 working days. So this will include a full stock report looking at target price, chart analysis, due diligence. It will be looking at analyst opinion, social media sentiment, and at the end also include a shout out of the report summary on the channel through YouTube. So that's the additional benefit of the top tier, which is the platinum. So the link will be shared in the description. Any questions, pop them in the comments. I'll try my best to answer. Thank you very much for joining me. Please stay tuned.